Imagine waking up, opening YouTube, seeing one video telling you to wake up at 5 a.m. Another says you should meditate. Another tells you to journal. Another says cold showers are mandatory. Then someone else says all of that is useless unless you're making $10,000 a month before you're 25. So you keep watching. You save the videos. You buy the courses. You download the productivity apps. And somehow, you become worse instead of better. Here's the strange part. Gen Z is the generation with the most access to self-improvement in history. Yet it's also one of the most anxious, overwhelmed, and dissatisfied generations ever recorded. Why? Because the problem isn't that Gen Z isn't trying. The problem is that modern self-improvement has quietly become another form of entertainment, and almost nobody notices it. Self-improvement used to mean changing your life. Now, for millions of people, it means watching someone else talk about changing theirs. Today, we're going to uncover why the self-improvement industry may actually be keeping you stuck, why motivation feels addictive, and why becoming your best self might require doing something almost nobody online recommends. Part 1. Self-improvement has become content. Let's start with something uncomfortable. How many self-improvement videos have you watched this year? 20? 50? Hundreds? Now ask yourself how many habits actually stayed. Here's what happens. Every motivational video gives your brain a tiny dopamine hit. You feel inspired. You imagine a better future. Your brain begins rewarding you before you've done anything. Psychologists call this mental simulation. Your brain partially experiences the reward simply by imagining success. That's why after watching 5 productivity videos, you feel strangely accomplished, even though nothing has changed. The self-improvement industry understands this. It keeps you chasing inspiration instead of transformation, because inspired viewers keep watching. Changed viewers often stop needing the content. Part 2. The productivity trap. Gen Z didn't invent hustle culture, but social media perfected it. Every scroll shows someone doing more. Morning routines, perfect physiques, 6-figure businesses, reading 50 books a year, coding, gym, meditation, cold plunges, side hustles, networking, travel, investing, content creation. Suddenly, improving yourself no longer feels exciting. It feels like you're constantly behind. The irony? Most successful people don't improve every area of life simultaneously. They focus on one thing for a very long time. But algorithms reward extremes, not balance. So you're comparing your day 3 to someone else's edited year 10. Part 3. The comparison loop. Here's the hidden cycle. You compare yourself. You feel inadequate. You search for advice. You consume more self-improvement. You compare yourself again, and the cycle repeats. Notice something. The problem never gets solved, because comparison creates demand, and demand creates content. Many influencers aren't selling confidence, they're selling the feeling that you're missing something. If they convinced everyone they were already enough, their audience would disappear. That's why every week there's a new habit, a new framework, a new life-changing routine. The finish line keeps moving, not because you're failing, but because the business depends on you believing you haven't arrived yet. Part 4. Why Gen Z feels exhausted. Previous generations mostly compared themselves to neighbors. Gen Z compares itself to the entire planet, every hour, every day, every year. Your phone isn't just a communication device, it's a scoreboard. You see someone's career, someone else's relationship, someone else's body, someone else's bank account. Your brain was never designed to process thousands of comparisons every single day. Eventually, even your achievements begin to feel small, not because they are, but because someone online always appears further ahead. This creates a dangerous illusion that life is a race instead of a journey. Part 5. The paradox of knowing too much. Here's one of the biggest problems nobody talks about. Information has become a substitute for action. You know how to build discipline. You know how to lose weight. You know how to start a business. You know how habits work. You know about dopamine. You know about sleep. You know about psychology. But knowing isn't becoming. Imagine reading hundreds of books about swimming without ever entering the water. That's modern self-improvement. Many people don't lack knowledge. They lack repetition. Real growth is boring. It isn't viral. It isn't cinematic. It's doing the same small thing long after the excitement disappears. Part 6. What actually works. So, if modern self-improvement isn't working, what does? Ironically, less. Less advice, less comparison, less optimization. Pick one habit, one goal, one skill. Ignore everything else. Stop trying to become a completely different person overnight. Become 1% better today, then repeat tomorrow. The people who quietly transform their lives rarely look impressive online because they're too busy living instead of documenting. Real confidence isn't built by consuming motivation. It's built by keeping promises to yourself even when nobody's watching. Maybe the greatest self-improvement hack is realizing you don't need another productivity video. You don't need another morning routine. You don't need another life-changing quote. You need fewer tabs open, less noise, more action. Because your future isn't determined by how much you know. It's determined by what you repeatedly do. So before you click on another self-improvement video, ask yourself one question. Am I learning or am I avoiding? That single question could change everything. If this video made you think differently, hit the like button and subscribe. Because sometimes the biggest breakthrough isn't learning something new, it's finally acting on what you've known all along.